King Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 1 video, and in this one we are going against the man himself, Za. That's right, Za is, if you'll recall, the manager of the US Northeast team. And so going into this match, I'm kind of feeling like, maybe a little Yugi versus Pegasus, something like that. The king versus the creator. Trying to see if it'll be Yugi Pegasus round 1 or Yugi Pegasus round 2. We'll find out, I suppose. I've got another fire type in the back, so I don't mind just blasting this Dodrio right in the face. Let's see how it goes. As waits and says hello to all of you lovely viewers. Kabuto comes out. Gets burnt? Nope. But gets shellacked pretty good. Don't mind that at all. We could go out into Lapras. It'd be okay. I really don't think Kabuto is actually going to surf here. So I might just check the damage calc really quick. And see, yeah, Fire Blast does do more than Body Slam, less than Hyper Beam. I guess we will go out into Lapras. Yep, we knew he wouldn't go for the surf there. I don't really think he's gonna let Kabuto go, but I don't think we can risk it either, so I am just gonna go for the T-Bolt here. Because he two-shots Lapras from this range, it's a good idea for him to stay in an attack, I think. Yeah, but we're gonna do lots to him with this Thunderbolt, which is great. No para, but that's okay. And then we can hopefully clean him up with Zam. Wow. I don't know about that decision. Like, we could have let Flareon go, and then we'd have Flareon and Arcanine, then we'd have Arcanine and Lapras, but that's how it goes sometimes. This matchup is looking even worse for us now. Yeah, this is not great. I am going to just first turn Wake Up real quick, though. No. Well, this is rough. I don't really know what to do. I do actually think Scyther at +2 will get the Kabuto. It does one-shot the Dodrio at +2, so we've got a chance there. So let's go Arcanine here. We'll take the Stun Spore, but that's fine. We'll just go ahead and Body Slam, I think, for the safety. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about how this one started. I don't think, I mean, seeing the Kabuto was tough when you had two fire types in the back, so unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Because he could switch to Kabuto here, he could just explode here. He does just decide to Psychic and gets the special drop and the full para. I mean, what are you gonna do? Right? What are you gonna do? I think we still got a Fire Blast here. Oh no. I mean, like I said, what are you gonna do? I don't know. It's gonna come down to whether or not Scyther can just sweep after a dance. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I suppose we'll toss him once, and then Charlie have to toss him a second time to get him in range for Blizzard from Raticate. But no problem. No problem. We were pretty sure the explosion was going to come there. Again, like I said, the matchup has been really bad, and our hope is Scyther can dance his way to victory. And Raticate's pretty fast, could get a crit, could get a freeze, so, we'll see. See what happens here. Hey, all right. All right, so, you know, that's something. We do have one Mon that's asleep. So, also something. Meowth comes out. Meowth probably two-shots us, but probably doesn't two-shot Scyther. Oh, Thunder would, but does Thunderbolt? Probably not, so we might be able to pull this off. I think here we go for the freeze, though, and then we let Flareon go. All right, so we don't get the freeze. That's okay. Now we see what happens next. It could be a switch out to preserve that Meowth, and it is Vulpix. That's very bad because Vulpix can get the sub up. But that was very good, actually. And Hyper Beam would definitely put him in slash range, so we are just going to Hyper Beam here. We kind of expect the switch out, but that's okay. We don't mind it. Well, now we mind it a little bit. If Kabuto was in range there, which I guess he wasn't, I kind of assumed he would be, but he was not even close, huh? 22-4. I guess a little close. So we just have to make sure he misses this Blizzard. Yeah, gotta make sure he misses the Blizzard. He does not miss the Blizzard. So I think we just lose now. Which is too bad. But that's how it goes sometimes. Wait, are we speed tied with Meowth? No, he's faster. I was going to be excited for a moment. But Meowth Slash definitely gets us from this range. So that's GG's in this one, unfortunately. Maybe we can go down awake. But what happened there? Well, we got the really unfortunate paralyses on the Arcanine, which did cost us our Alakazam and our Arcanine. So not the best. We could have predicted and switched out, but we didn't feel great about that. We equally feel not super great about this. But I think we'll switch out. Yeah, this is a tough one because he's faster than us. I think we have to switch out to Hypno here, actually, and hope to put Sandshrew to sleep. Like, our team is not fast, like, really not fast, and then Staryu, which is pretty quick, pretty speedy. But I do not like this team either. This is a tough situation. He does just go for the EQ. It does nearly half to us. Man, unbelievable. Would you get the sleep? Well, we had the sleep. Yeah, getting Sandshrew to sleep would be good. All right, cool. He is asleep. We can Psychic one time. We could also T-Wave, but Psychic's so good that not a lot of things can really switch into it unless Za has another Psychic type in the back. And he's got Blastoise, so you know, no big deal there. Blastoise, what does he want to do to us? I'm just trying to think what he might want to do to Staryu. And the answer is probably not too much. I mean, he could Body Slam here, but I kind of feel like the Water type twice is the way to go, right? The Water type attack twice. So we'll just go ahead and T-Bolt. Only a 1 in 3 chance that we get paralyzed here. So pretty good odds for us, and we could, of course, crit. So even better for us there. Venonat comes out here. And what shall we do? We shall switch out into Nidoran Female. Awesome. And then back into Hypno for the Stun Spore. No, just for the Psychic. All right, well, we'll Psychic you right back. Don't mind that. Don't mind Nat. I'm debating whether or not to save Hypno at this health, because he is our only status conditioner, which is really unfortunate. But I think I'm going to let him attack us. All right, so we do get the knockout. That's nice. I didn't know if he might have had double edge. But Za is thinking about things. Oh, and letting me know that he didn't prep for this. Wow. So that maybe bodes well for us. I don't know. This is a tour, right? This is the RBYPL tour. We're doing a best of 5 games here. And each week, our team goes up against a different team in a different RBY format. I say a different format. There are players on our team for every format in RBY, from OU down to randoms. And when we think about what's going on here, we think about randoms as having the least amount of prep. We're not building teams or anything crazy like that. The question now is, do we want to save Hypno? Again, it would just be for it would just be for in case he could survive and paralyze something else. I don't actually think Staryu gets Dragonite. Oops, I'm not inspecting that element. Oh, maybe it does. All right. So we like that. We like that. He does just go for the T-Wave there. Maybe he'll miss his Hyper Beam here. Would be awesome. Nope, he just goes for the Blizzard. And guess what? So do we. Here we go. Oh, another crit. That might have mattered. As we just showed, it was a roll. But it was in our favor, but still a roll. Yeah. All right, Kabutops is here. And we get him with 2 Thunderbolts, so we just have to go for it. He might like try to Body Slam and paralyze us, or he might have to dance up. Yeah, I don't know what he might try to do, but if he does get us paralyzed, that's not great. Because Lickitung can't finish the job, which is a real shame. Yeah. I guess we have to T-Bolt again and hope. Hey, all right. We couldn't risk switching out there because it would be terrible. It would be terrible. Yeah, Kabutops is faster than our whole team, so. All right, kind of gotten to think here. I think losing Hypno makes sense here. and then into far-fetched slashes. The reason I thought that might make sense is Sandshrew, Staryu's really good against. Hey, nice dodge there. I did think Firefetch should have been faster than Flareon, but clearly it is not. And no burn, and still a crit, so amazing. We will. I still don't think we've won this. So I'm actually going to switch to Muck and Explosion, and then finish off with Farfetched. Very, very lucky game 2 for us. Just the matchup was in our favor with Staryu. Staryu was so good. The rest of our team was Drac, so we really did pull it out there. And thankfully, we called things right on the Venonat switches and things like that. So on to game 3. Here we go. We're at 1-1. We hate this start. Staying in, terrifying. Switching out, terrifying. But going to Hitmonchan, I think, is a reasonable play here. If it gets put to sleep, so be it. So it does get put to sleep. So be it, as we said. Spearow comes out now, no problem. Get a little substitute off. The Omastar is here, so that's just good to know. We get a Drill Peck off. So sub was not quite the right move, as it turns out, but we can go into Mew. Mew can handle that Blizzard just fine. Mew can strike back with a little Paralysis on the Slowpoke. Don't mind that, but Slowpoke is a huge problem for us, so we're going to go back into Spearow here and double edge, I think. Yep, that's a little bit of damage. He is fully paralyzed. Here comes Omastar. Yeah, I don't love it, but we are going to go back to Mew here and heal up. Great. All right, not bad. I think I'll go for the T-Wave. Yeah, he goes back to Poke. That's fine, that's fine. I'm just going to heal one more time here. And we'll see if he amnesias. He does. Okay, so not amazing. Not amazing. We don't really have anything to handle the Slowpoke, so I am just going to try to chip him down very, very slowly with Psychic. Hilarious, right? And then I'm going to switch out into Spearow and get another double edge off. Crit? No crit. Full para? Full para! Oh, I'm so sorry. This is atrocious luck for Za here. Probably had the rest. You know, lots of good things out of that Slowpoke, and we could not touch it. I mean, our best answer for it was the Spearow, right? Like, what could we done? 2 Psychic types, a Fire type. So we're still not out of the woods yet. We are scared of this Omastar. Pretty scared of the Omastar. Could be time to let Hitmonchan go when the Omastar comes out here. So we'll see. We'll see what we do. Yeah, obviously the Omastar is back. And I think saying goodbye to Hitmonchan is the right play here. Because what we can then do is Mew can go ahead and get off a Thunder Wave on the Omastar. Should be nice. I know paralyzing Omastar is like, oh, it's Omastar, it's so slow, but having Ammonite be faster than it is pretty huge for us, so we just want to make sure we've got that. And then I'll just go ahead and Psychic once. Oh, nice Psychic, huh? Oh, and a full para to boot. A double crit? Oh, oh my goodness. These are plays that are happening in this game. Can you believe it? I think in these first 3 games, it's just been like you just make the obvious play every single time, and then you hopefully just win because nobody can handle it. Kind of interesting here. I think the play could just be explosion. So that's what I'm going to go for. Oh, we do get fully paralyzed, so that's too bad. So in that case, I am going to switch out to Spiro and let it go down. Ooh, really too bad. Really not great. I think, let's just check. Oh, Lickitung's already there. Ammonite. So even at +4, Earthquake isn't super likely to KO Ammonite, so we're just going to go ahead and click Surf here and hope that he's Blizzard. Oh, he might be Blizzard. All right, we take that. Because Ammonite's worthless against Ivysaur here, it's pretty okay to sacrifice, right? Yeah, I think so. The thing is, I'm still pretty scared of the Ivysaur, and none of my Mons can really handle it in one shot when it can put something to sleep, right? So I think we'll switch out, and I think we'll switch to Abra. Want to show the Abra. I want Za to know we've got a second Psychic type in the back here. And I want him to second guess using Sleep Powder on this turn. I want him to wonder, oh, are we going to switch out to Ammonite? Are we going to switch out to Mew? Should I just click Body Slam? Should I click Razor Leaf? Goes Ivysaur, which we knew he would. And we're just going to click Psychic. Oh, he called us right. He called us right. What a call. Oh, oh, too bad. Oh, oh my goodness. Again, doesn't matter a ton because, well, I guess it matters a little bit. Yeah, I guess it matters a little bit because now we get to see who shows up here. And then we get to decide if Mew or Ponyta is the right play. But kind of the hope is that, like, Ammonite somehow can rest up. Like, Mew can get off a Thunder Wave and Ammonite can rest up, and his last 2 can't handle the Ammonite. He can't have another water type since he already has 2, so... yes, I know, right? Like, that's what I'm talking about in the random scene. If you get mad easily, it's not great. So Ninetales is here. It's just going to Body Slam us, but maybe it'll miss again. Would be hilarious. We could go Ponyta here, and I think it is the play to go Ponyta here and to substitute because I'm worried that that Ninetales would quick Confuse Ray. And if Mew came out, then there'd be a less than 50% chance that that we break through to paralyze Ninetales. And we wanted him paralyzed so that Ammonite could potentially rest up on him, right? So we'll see if maybe he can't break through our sub. Maybe we get a crit. Maybe he's fully paralyzed. Either of those would be pretty nice here. He is fully paralyzed, so he doesn't break through the sub, which is really nice. So we'll get 2 chances to paralyze this thing. Actually, we will not. Wow. How bad is this? Okay, it's not terrible. We can just Fire Blast, and then he'll miss. Oh, he gets burned. GG's. Whoops. Oh, wow. That burn kind of mattered, but like if he was Swords Dance, let's say, next turn we go to Ammonite, he has to knock us out, and then it would be whether or not Mew gets fully paralyzed. So we still probably had it. But let's see how game 4 goes. Like I said, games 1, 2, and 3 have been dreck awful. Like really, really bad. Neither of us... oh no! I thought Za was taking back his good luck on the good luck have fun. What was I saying? Yeah, games 1, 2, and 3 were just like, Za and I aren't really getting to show off our skills as Gen 1 players. There's just been an obvious play to make every turn, and that's all we've been doing. We're going to go to the champ here and maybe get paralyzed, but we don't mind that too much. And we're just going to go ahead and body slam, I think is the way to go here. So Dodrio comes out, we do get the nice body slam off. It does 35%. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. The question now becomes, does Rock Slide get him? And the answer is, Rock Slide does the same amount as Hyper Beam, right? 55 to 64. Wow, so it's very close, but probably doesn't get him. Fire Blast does, though, so do we risk it? Nah, I think it's probably more likely to get a crit with Body Slam than it is to knock him out with that range plus the 90% accuracy. So we're just going to go ahead. Oh, he gets the crit with Body Slam. So do we. So do we! Dodrio always scary, so I don't mind that KO. Abra comes out. That's all right. Reveals his Psychic type early. That's fine by me. I'm going to Paris here and hopefully just put something to sleep. A nice snooze. Paris has surprisingly decent specials, so, right? I'm not making that up. Although, yeah, it's not quite as good as I wanted it to be, but still pretty good. Arbok comes out and gets to sleep, which is cool. Fine by me. We go for the Body Slam on the Wartortle. Don't get the paralysis, which is less fine by me. Fearow does so well against Abra. Ninetales does okay against Abra. Goldeen does okay against Abra. Paris is our only status mon here. Let me just check. So Blizzard, then Recovery, then another Blizzard. We don't love Wartortle here either. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, I guess we'll just click Mega Drain. Ooh. Yeah, maybe. I guess Body Slam's the play here. Oh, he gets the crit. Okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. We could go Fearow here if we wanted to. Could also go Goldeen here. What do we think? Because Fearow's Hyper Beam knocks out the Wartortle from this range for sure. Goldeen is our only special attacker now, so yeah, maybe we do go Fearow here. And I think we also have to Hyper Beam because he's out of double edge range. So let's see. Arbok switch could be coming here. Voltorb switch coming. All right, all right. That is bad for us. Hopefully this doesn't one-shot us. Thunder might, but Thunderbolt might not. Yeah, Thunderbolt might not, but he just goes for the Thunder and gets it. Wow, tough. We could be in some trouble here, but let's see. Can Fire Blast, and we'll see what happens. He just blows up. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. That's not terrible. Now Abra does get Ninetales now. And then the question would be whether or not we... that's true, right? Thunder. Oh, no. I'm just trying to think. Abra versus Goldeen. Psychic probably 2 shots, but versus Ditto, it's less likely versus Ditto. So, yeah, Zaz 2 right there. I think we probably sack Ninetales here and try to let Ditto do its thing. Abra could paralyze us here, but then if it does, when we transform into him, which we do, we can paralyze him. He can paralyze us. But an Abra with much more health than his Abra, yeah, so, oh no, come on. This would be bad if we can't break through. He's now faster than us, guaranteed. And we just have to hope Goldeen is his last, or that Goldeen can handle his last. Because now Goldeen can handle Abra, right? He does put up the sub, which was a smart play there. But he gets the crit, okay. All right, so we'll see. Time to see maybe who his last is. Maybe Wartortle does come out here. It's also fine, right? Because it can chip Goldeen, it can try to paralyze Goldeen. Oh, Meowth is his last. No way. Meowth, Goldeen. Thunder 2-shots us. Surf probably doesn't 2-shot him. Yeah, it didn't 2-shot him, so I guess we'll go Agility here in case he goes Body Slam to try to paralyze us. And then it's crit or we lose. And we still probably lose even with the crit because Wartortle gets us. So what do we go for here? Goldeen needs a crit. Crit Blizzard or Freeze from Blizzard keep us in it. Only crit Surf keeps us in it. So I think we have to click Blizzard here, which we do, and we lose, unfortunately. What happened to that game? Wow, his team was just so fast, huh? Yeah. Yeah, team very fast. So anyway, we get to go to a game 5. Again, game 4, like, fine, but I don't know. Not really anything special. We do have a decently speedy team here, and so we can switch out to Charmeleon. I think it's too risky for him to go Confuse Ray, so he doesn't, which is great. And we're just going to go Body Slam here into the Wartortle and get a crit and a para. No para, no para, nope. I do just want to check out if Charmeleon does a lot with Seismic Toss. It only does 30.5, darn. If it did just slightly more, I'd definitely stay in. I'm worried about the counter here. His Surf, sorry, I didn't look at his damage output. Surf probably actually doesn't get us from this range. So we can try one more time with a Body Slam to paralyze him, and we get it, and the full para doesn't come through, but we do survive, and Seismic Toss will knock him out from this range now, which is incredible. Really good, really good. So there we go. Charmeleon decently fast. If it's faster than Za's whole team, what an amazing turn that would be. Because we have two faster than Charmeleon, right? We have Rattata and Staryu in the back, too. So, if he's thinking for this long about it... no, he does have something faster, okay. And his something faster is Charizard. It is nice to see that he's got two fire types. And we will let that happen. And now we will Thunder Wave. I do expect the switch out this early, but he could try to do what we just did to Wartortle. Nope, he just goes to Coughing. Totally fine. Totally fine. And we've got two water types versus his two fire types, which is pretty great. I think we go Raichu here, because the Thunderbolt comes out, right? We hit our own Thunderbolt into Gloom, which is like, whatever, okay. And then what do? I guess we could switch to the Rat, because Raichu is pretty good. But we could also just Body Slam and then switch to the Eggs, if we get put to sleep. Raichu is not faster than Charizard, so I think this is fine. Charizard's super effective against Raichu as well. I'm going to stay in here. I think the double powder or the switch to the fire type could have been imminent there. But now we know he's not Swords Dance, which is pretty nice. We can switch out into this Stun Spore, no big deal. Although Coughing is faster than us just based on speed, it's not faster than us while we're paralyzed because I think it'll round the same way. So that's pretty good. He can't really double edge again here, but he could switch out to a fire type and risk it getting badly damaged and lowering its special. Seems risky. I think he just goes for the double edge and knocks himself out here, but might be pondering whether or not we're going to switch to Raichu. Which we won't because we don't want to let Charizard necessarily set up. So happy with that exchange. Yeah, happy with that exchange. We'll see what happens this turn. I'll be interested to see. Vulpix does come out. Okay, okay. And could go Confuse Ray or something like that. Could go Substitute, could go Body Slam. I think we're just gonna maybe stay in an Explosion. He does just Fire Blast, but that's okay, that's okay. We can just go ahead and Surf now into the Coughing, probably. No, he stays in. Confuse Ray, please? No, Body Slam, okay. That's fine, we get another Surf off. Into Alakazam. Ooh. Oh. Well, that was a nice turn of events there. Because now if he tries to paralyze us, we knock him out. And if he doesn't, then we paralyze him. But he does paralyze us, and we knock him out. Great. Great. Coughing comes out here. And that's not a huge deal, I don't think. Staryu plus Kingler. I'm just trying to think of the right final here. Is it Kingler plus Rattata, or is it Kingler plus Staryu? It might honestly be Kingler plus the rat. Oh no. Dang, man. This is now pretty bad. Like, really quite bad. We've got a crit. Yeah, we got one more crit in us. Let's go. Okay. We go Kingler here. And Kingler versus Coughing. Crabhammer does 43 to 50. Hyper Beam does 34 to 40. So Hyper Beam does get him. I think we just go for it. Great. I guess Vulpix could come out here and go for the Confuse Ray, right? It doesn't have enough health to set up the substitute. So we could switch out to Raichu here. He knocks out Raichu, and then we go to the rat, I think. Or we could just wake up. We don't. Charizard comes out here. We are scared that he has Swords Dance, right? So we switch back out there. He does have Swords Dance. We have to check now. Charizard at +4. Still won't get us with Hyper Beam. We will two-shot him with Crabhammer, though. So we can just go for the Body Slam here into the Crabhammer, because hopefully the Body Slam will paralyze, I think is the play. It did not paralyze, but he is now in Crabhammer range. We are still not in Hyper Beam range, so we are in 2 Body Slam range, though. We get the crit, and that should seal the set for us. That should seal it for us, because the rat is faster and can get the Body Slam off into the Vulpix. Jeez, we're not able to beat this fox, huh? That's okay. The rat can claim it. One time. Hey, we did it. At least we got one, like, somewhat decent game in, but still not. I mean, having the 2 water types versus all those fire types. So, I mean, a quick look down memory lane here. We got shellacked in this game. We both didn't play it super well with the Lapras switch early when Flareon would have been the better choice to just kind of let go. And also the paralyses on Arcanine repeatedly kind of hurt us. We also could have switched out the Alakazam into our sleeping Pokemon, who was Flareon, on the explosion. That was predictable. Game 2, I thought we got a pretty good matchup. Staryu was just kind of unbeatable here. In Game 3, we played it okay. Was our matchup really that good? No, but Slowpoke got fully paralyzed a couple times. Yeah, that kind of turned the tables for us, because you can see our team. We had no answer for Slowpoke, so really, really lucky there. In this one, that Hyper Beam with Fearow was maybe aggressive, maybe too aggressive, but Za's team was just a little too fast for us to keep up with. Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to remember. I think a crit went into Ninetales that really hurt its survivability too, but that was Game 4, and then you just saw Game 5. Again, a pretty good game overall, but we did luck out with that team. Also, like Charmeleon versus Wartortle was clutch. So, GG's. Thanks for playing, Za. I think I got the better RNG in this matchup, but hopefully I'll be able to show off some Gen 1 skills in the last 3 matches that are to come. Again, we'll have one of these series each week for you, and then we'll see how our team does overall. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.